Hey peeps, and welcome back to another episode here on the Story Ascended series. Oh my goodness, it's good to be back. Hello Bob, especially Bob, it's good to be back. Hello Brooks? Yeah, Brooks. Oh, I remembered. How wonderful. Holy heck peeps, it's been, what, over 2 weeks since my last ARK Ascended video? Yeah, I apologize for that, and it's been a long time since really any of my normal content. I kind of fell off the train there, peeps, a little bit in terms of making my scheduled content, and there's a bunch of reasons for why that happened, but one of the biggest reasons that I'll go into is, one, Lethal Company came out, that's a great game, but two, I am testing out a new editing software, so let me know if this looks better than my other ARK Ascended videos. It should look a little clearer, more sharp, less blurry, and that is the reason right there as to why I'm switching over to this new editing software, because how I used to do it is I would export everything over to my iPad and edit everything on mobile, which sounds pretty crazy to some of you, I'm betting, but that's how I've literally done all of my videos since I've made this channel. Look at the sun in the background. But yeah, so it should look better. The reason why I'm switching over is, why I'm actually about to die of dehydration, is because I want the videos to look better. I've suspected for a long time that the process of exporting clips to the iPad, editing them on the iPad, and then re-exporting that to the PC has kind of nuked my video quality ever so slightly. If you watch on your phone, it's probably not going to be that much noticeable, but if you have a bigger screen, especially if you watch my videos on a television, then it should, at least I hope, be a very noticeable what is my brain trying to say? Improvement. There we go. But yes, so let me know in the comments if it looks better. If it does, I will continue editing with PC. Well, I guess I'm going to try and continue editing with PC anyway, because DaVinci Resolve seems to be a really good editing program, and most importantly, it's free, which is the best kind of software. But yeah, so I'm going to try and get better with that, and I feel like I'll be able to do way more complex edits a lot easier and just smoother, and everything will go better. So this will be a journey that we'll go on together. This is gonna be my first real kind of test of it. I did the Last Hope video on PC, but that was pretty basic, just putting clips together. What the Lethal Company videos really did is help me learn more complex edits, let me learn how to do text stuff again, put text on the screen, subtitles, how to do, you know, transitions and other various more interesting edits than just drag and drop a template, right? Or a music track. So hopefully we should all be good to go back into normally scheduled stuff. So ARK Ascended, Hope, and of course Grounded, and whatever comes after that. But yes, peeps, so that is the excuse I'm going to give. It's probably not a good one as to why I haven't been uploading. Also, I still hate that the focal point for this zoom in is the chest. Why isn't it the face? This feels so much more awkward when I'm trying to do this kind of thing with you guys, and it's just bam, chest, and it's like, why? But anyway, I digress. So let's talk about what we did in the last episode, because for once, one of my recaps is genuinely needed. So we went ahead and got cryopods, which was very nice. And with these cryopods, we were able to go around the island and pick up all of the creatures that we have tamed that we previously couldn't have transported until we were able to ride Megaguirus, which we are still a far ways away. Level 84, and I think the Rhino saddle is, yeah, a level 90 unlocked, so we're still 6 levels away from that, which is quite a lot when you're at this like kind of high of a level tier. Like, oh, we're not even, yeah, we're barely halfway to the next level, so that's nice. That means we're gonna be able to actually use these creatures a lot sooner than expected. But there is a catch. The cryopods were nerfed in Survival Evolved. If I go ahead and try to throw out our Enki here, you can see, well, I mean, you would be able to see, but the hot message took over. But there we go. Cannot deploy, no nearby cryo fridge ready. So what we need to do now is get a cryo fridge, which we did at the end of the last episode, but unfortunately we found out that it needs to be powered, which means we need to force ourselves into the industrial age here in ARK Survival Ascended, which I believe I am ready to do. I just need to grab some spark powder, which I have already made here because I am a good YouTuber and I get things ready ahead of time, and there we go. For the main goal of this episode, peeps, I think what I want to do, oh, can I not put this anywhere? Oh, that's, that, sure. Oh gosh. But yeah, that's not ugly. at all. But yeah, so my main goal, if I could actually continue a single train of thought without going onto a tangent, is I think we're gonna start making a new base today. I probably won't finish it, but I do want to get at least a foundation laid out, and then we could go into finishing building. I also maybe want to tame that high-level Bronto we found at Herbivore Island. But before we can do any of that, we need to make a generator, which I don't even have unlocked. Here I was just saying I was a good YouTuber, getting things ready in advance. All right, and wow, really? All we need for a generator is electronics and ingots? I remember a generator being a lot more difficult to make. Can I not? Wait, hold on. I have a window here. There we go. All right, and there we go. Generator. Oh, wait, what? Oh, right, gasoline. But I did actually start making the gasoline, so there we go. I am a prepared YouTuber. I do have stuff in advance. I can do this. All right, turn on. There we go. All right, so with this, we should be able to use our cryo fridge. All right, I forgot. All of these structures are going to be incredibly loud. Oh, that's something I don't miss. All right, you power now. There we go. Thank goodness. All right, let's go ahead, throw out the Doedicurus first. And wait, what? Why didn't that work? Enemy structures nearby. Game, in case you haven't noticed, I am the only. This is single player. What? What? Well, I am gonna be honest, peeps. I do not know why it thinks there's an enemy structure nearby. Cannot deploy enemy structure. Enemy structure. There we go. Okay, well, I guess that's all the more reason for us to move away from this area, because apparently there's an enemy structure nearby, which is concerning, really, because again, single player. Single player world here. So let's go ahead and level you up into more weight, because why not? And yeah, let's start gathering stone, I guess, because I already know where I would like to build. I want to build here. I could probably show it on the map now that I know how to do it better. So right here, this is called oh wow, this is very sensitive. This is called Smuggler's Pass here, peeps, and this is a nice large rock on top of a big pillar, or well, I guess the entire thing's a rock. But yeah, so long story short, I want to build up here, and I think it'd be really cool to build kind of like a staircase going around, and then maybe bridges across to the cliff faces here to like access my tames. I think that'd be pretty cool. I've never really built up here before, although this has always been a prospective base spot for me. So we're gonna see how well that works. But of course, we need resources. So let's go ahead and see if we already have a Doedicurus saddle. Wow, that generator, well, I guess it's really the fabricator is really loud. All right, do I have one? No, I don't. All right, but yes, peeps. So I guess I'll just bring you peeps back once I have the foundation laid out. Well, actually, I'm going to build the staircase first and then show you peeps that staircase if it works, and then I'll bring you peeps back. I kind of need the staircase because, you know, I don't have a flyer that I can use at the moment. Megaguirus is chilling, but until I get 6 more levels, me and him are not going to be able to cooperate as well as I would hope to. So yes, I will see you peeps in a bit. Actually, peeps, you know what I'm realizing here now that I'm sitting and starting to craft all these materials? I don't really have an effective way to transport all of this, considering we don't have a flying creature that we can use yet. We have our mammoths, which have a decent amount of carry weight, right? Oh, wow. Really? I could have swore our mammoths had much better carry weight than that. I think our stego actually has better. Yeah, that doesn't seem right to me, peeps. The stego has better weight than the mammoth. All right, but I think we're gonna take a break from the idea of building a new base for a second, and we're gonna go ahead and continue with that other plan I had and go to Herbivore Island, and get that Bronto tamed. There was a 145 Bronto, which I'm hoping is still there. We're gonna need Brontos later on in this series anyway to use as sacrifices for really good Rhino, so I might as well just save later me some hassle, go get that Bronto now, and then we could use that to bring bulk items over to the new base spot. Plus, I mean, once we're transporting our whole base anyway, it'll be nice to have. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, Swampy, I forgot I left you over here after killing turkeys. How's your carry weight? Oh, better, but not still not great. Still not great. All right, I'll see you peeps on Herbivore Island. Hold on, wait, before I make that journey, okay, this should be enough tranks, right? With an Ascended crossbow, I should maybe repair the crossbow first, though. Yeah, okay, let's go back, repair the crossbow, and then I'll see you peeps on Herbivore Island. Well, peeps, it would appear that I have yet again been ARKed by ARK Survival Ascended here because R145 is just not here anymore for some reason. We've got this level 50, which sucks, and I haven't checked out this one yet. Oh, even better. Wow. Woo-wah. Level 25. Isn't that joyous? Gosh, dang it, ARK Ascended. Why are you doing this to me? Oh, every time. Even with creatures I already know should be there, they're just not anymore. Alright, well, I guess we could use our Rhino. We can't ride the Rhino Natha yet, but we can have it follow us. It has, I think, over 2,000 weight, so it's not great, but you know, it's not bad at the same time, and at least it has speed, right? So I guess we're gonna stick to the Rhino, and I am gonna have to look out for fresh high-level Brontos again. Alrighty, peeps, so here we are. The very first part of the staircase is complete, and I don't hate it. I was honestly worried about how this would look, and you know, it's not great, but I feel like I made it look not terrible. I use these kind of here. Let me get the sun out of our eyes. So yeah, I've used these kind of quarter walls, these new additions to the building to make it look like they're more structurally supported, which I do like. I have them there. Really, anytime there's a ceiling, I have them, and I think it looks pretty okay. I'm probably gonna add more to there, but I mean, that'll have to come later because I can't really, you know, get there easily because I don't have wings, you know. So if I were to do that, I'd have to, I guess I could just pick up that, right? And then, yeah, probably. Anyway, so it's a pretty simple walk up. Oh, thank you, Triceratops, for just getting in my way. But yeah, so it's basically a straight shot up, and I tried to make it hug the wall a little bit more. I might build more into the wall to make it look like it's relying on the wall more for structural support than just the pillars, but I do like how this looks. And then of course we get to this first stage. Now this is not all the way on top of the pillar, as you can clearly see, but I did want to stop here because this is clearly a flat area, and if I'm coming from this direction, I wouldn't want to have to walk all the way to the river down here to walk up, right? So I figured I might as well leave an area here. Actually, hold on, let me go ahead and, oh, I don't have any more ramps, tragic, but yeah, so I'll have like a you know, quote unquote staging area. Makes it sound more epic than it is. I guess a checkpoint is more accurate. And then I'm thinking I might put plant species X on a pillar here to kind of defend this entrance, and I might kind of guard this spot down here more as well, because a lot of nasty things will spawn here. We did have, you can see a raptor corpse there, or a Rex came and attacked. There was an aloe over there. I saw a Carno over here, so defending this area would be pretty smart, so I'll probably use plant species for that, maybe even actual turrets, but probably not because bullets are annoying to make. But yeah, so I like this. It doesn't feel terrible to run up, and it looks pretty nice. So I guess the next thing to do is finish the staircase going up there. And I was thinking, peeps, that this is kind of pointless because as soon as we unlock the ability to make, you know, elevators, actually, that's a good point. When were elevators added? Elevator. Okay, good. So we definitely do still have elevators. We could make them now, honestly, but there's no way I'm gonna grind polymer right now and cementing paste even, so we'll save that for a future Schwalbe to do on the base. But yeah, I like this. So next step is just continue to the staircase, and then we can get to actually building the base. Well, I'm also debating on making a second staircase, peeps, because this is fine and dandy to have this here, but again, like, what if I'm coming from the direction of the redwoods? Do I really want to run all the way over here just to then go up? Oh, see what I mean, peeps? The big angry. But yeah, so I might make a second staircase on that side, but I can't remember how easy it is to get up here from that side, because I know well, I guess we could go quickly run over and have a look. And yeah, okay, so I definitely want a staircase, and I'll probably make one in the river as well on that side. All right, it'll probably just be a double-sided staircase if I'm gonna be honest, because this looks like it'd be really annoying to navigate. I'm also gonna have to build bridges and stuff, but I want to get the main structure and the staircase done before I do that. But like, I might build a bridge over to here, and then I can section off this area, because I know this little bit of water is pretty deep, so I might be able to fit megalodons and stuff in there. That could be our unethical water pen, you know? Like, they won't have much room to spread out and exist, but they'll be there, you know? But yeah, I guess I'll stop ranting and I'll get back to building. No, dude! Are you kidding me? A freaking Shally just killed my rhino. I literally just finished the first part of the staircase on this side. It's not even done yet. It's just like I don't have the railings or anything. And a freaking I didn't even know they were fighting. No, I worked so hard for that bug. Gosh dang it. I could still hear his wings beating. No, Mega Garrus. Oh, that actually sucks. Dang it, peeps. You suck. What level even are you? 85. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. I'm gonna kill this dumb Shally. Die. I'll shoot you from here. Just, I need revenge. You're not even throwing your rocks right. He was 2 hits from death. Come on. Oh, that is genuinely painful. Gosh, dang it, dude. Alrighty, peeps. The staircases have been complete. This one's it's a little wonky with these railings not being correct and there being quite the gap here. This would be a pretty major tripping hazard if ARK was real life, but I think these turned out pretty well. I'm gonna have to go down and get some water in a second, but as you can see, it starts there and then it kind of folds in on itself because I didn't want to make it go all the way around. I thought this would look better, and in my opinion it does, and then it goes all the way down. So if we're coming from the Redwoods type area, we can just get on right there, and if we're coming from, you know, the Obsidian Mountain, we can get onto this little checkpoint because this is kind of a natural rampage with the terrain. And yes, I get it, character, you're dying. Well, maybe if it wasn't so hot all the time. I have an otter. Here, do you want me to take off my clothes? No? Then shut up! But yeah, so that's this ramp, and then over here, we already have the ramp that you've seen previously, and that just leads us straight down to there, which is very, very nice. And of course, we also have that checkpoint, as I've previously mentioned, so no matter which way we come at this, we should be good. And eventually, I'll get around to building a bridge to over there. Maybe I'll do that from there, and then kind of make another staircase up. Probably the idea, but I will also wait to do that. I thought I saw a dinosaur right here, and that was weird. Maybe that was this that I saw, but yeah, so all that's left now is to actually get to building the base, which is going to be a little annoying because Swampy can't really get up here because unfortunately Swampy is wider than a single foundation. So yeah, well, actually, I don't know, maybe if I didn't build the railings, Swampy could get up here, because that works, but the railings just prevent walking entirely, so that's definitely a no-go. So anytime I want to build structures, I'll have to come down here, which I guess is fine. I can bring the Doedicurus up here, but there's not many rocks up here. I guess there's some over there. All right, well, either way, I will bring you peeps back once we have the foundation laid for the new base. I really need to go get some water, both in real life and in game. I'm pretty thirsty right now, but also save the game. Save the game, please. 150, dang it. All right, but yeah, I have a plan for actually how I want to make this base, peeps. I kind of want well, you know, I'll make it, and if it works, I'll just bring you back and show you it in real time, I guess. Okay, peeps, so this is what I have so far, and I don't know if I like it or I hate it, so I don't know, peeps, but my original plan for this, man, this is a lot smaller than it feels like it should be. Maybe I'll extend it out one more platform or foundation on every side. Yeah, I might do that. But so my original plan for this was to be kind of, how do I explain this? Because like I know what it looks like in my head, but I don't know how to put that into words. So each one of these blocks, these 2 blocks, are going to be ground level, and then I'm going to have 2 ramps leading up to a 2nd floor, and then this inner section will be hollow. So it'll be like, you'll be able to run through like this, but in the middle, there will be a 2nd floor, and I'm thinking I'll continue the 2nd floor to here on these little pontoons as well. I'll go ahead and bring you peeps back for, I don't know, because I might change this foundation design. So if I change the design, I'll bring you back for the new foundation. If not, I'll go ahead and show you guys what this looks like as, I guess, the shell before we start doing all the interior decorating. And welcome back, peeps. So as you can see, I did go ahead and change it up a little bit. Before I show you all this, I'm going to go ahead and quickly flash on the screen right now what this new foundation looks like. As you can see, it's pretty similar. It's just, you know, a lot more round in the center, and that's just because I realized a couple of things. Mostly that I do not have S+ in this series, which means I cannot pull items quickly, so I needed to rethink how I was going to orient things and place things, so I'm going with a more kind of centralized building idea, and I'll explain that more in a bit. But this is the actual foundation, so, and I know a lot of you peeps like to build along with what I show, so here's the foundation for if you want to make it. And now we are back to reality. And actually, quick side note, this part of the circle I did cut out in this part of the build, so just keep that in mind, that there is nothing here. But yeah, so I guess let's go ahead and give you a mini tour, because I did want to show you peeps this before I continued on with the shell. So obviously this is the entrance. We have a kind of mini balcony here, which I actually think is really cool looking. I think I'm gonna maybe replace this front wall with a glass wall. I'm still not sure yet, because I'm not sure how much I really want to farm for greenhouse walls in this kind of state of the game. Getting crystal probably wouldn't be very easy until I get a flyer that can carry an Enki at least. Also, this really annoying. This won't snap to here, peeps. Could you believe that? Like, look at that. It won't do it because it's too close to the ground. So my workaround solution is just, wait, where is it? Gotta find the sweet point. There it is. It looks, I mean, it's passable if you don't really pay attention to it, right? But yes, we have a double door, I guess quadruple door, because these are both double doors, entrance here, and this is the first room, I guess. And I'm still sticking with the original idea that I did plan on and talk about in the first clip of the foundation, where we're gonna have this lead up to a 2nd floor, but it's gonna be a little different, because I remembered Industrial Forge. Industrial Forge throws a wrench into everything I do, and that is going smack bang in the middle right here. And the 2nd floor is going to have to be built around that. Maybe, I'm not sure. I might go for a kind of lighthouse design. I'm not super sure, but the Industrial Forge will be here, and there's plenty of room along these walls for other crafting stations. I do wish I could put just one smaller door like right here instead of having to take up 2 entire walls for doors, but you know, it is what it is when you're building with triangles. And of course, this is how we'll get up to the 2nd floor, and this will be open. I'm not gonna put doors here, because you peeps, if you know me, you know I like open design. You know I like when I could see a lot of the base, there's not a lot of doors cutting off, and especially now that we don't have doors automatically opening, I'm not going to want to open a bajillion doors now that S+ won't automatically open them for us. So also, this is the back room. This is going to be a little different. As you can see, there's not staircases up here, and this is because this is going to be kind of the dino egg room and hatching room. We're gonna have air conditioners here, fridges, and you can see I already have the 2 gates set up, so this is gonna be kind of a back heavy house in terms of elevation, but I've made that work before, and I bet I can make it work again, especially because we're gonna have a very tall center with this industrial forge. Now, yeah, so this is the main, like, kind of run through center of the room, and now here are the side rooms. They're not that big, but this is more than enough space, especially these pockets here, to put crafting stations and, more importantly, storage. You can see all of these kind of windows here. These actually serve a purpose other than, you know, as a window, because again, we can't pool resources. So what we're gonna have to do is, let's say I put a vault right here facing this way. It's gonna block this window, but if I can get rid of this, let's say I want to bring back a Doedicurus, right? My Doedicurus is full of stone. I drop him off here, like right here. What I can do is I can go into his inventory and then look through this window into the vault, and then quickly transfer the items, right? That's what we have to do without S+. I gotta go back to my mobile days of building when I don't have S+ and any of those nice quality of life pull features. But yeah, so this side is going to likely be dedicated strictly to storage, and then this side is going to be any crafting stations that I don't, I guess, already have incorporated into this main room here. And then, of course, like I said, there will be a second floor. I don't think I'll be able to put much on the second floor in this room other than aesthetic stuff, because the industrial forge is quite large. I'm saving this entire what would you call this, hexagon? Yeah, hexagon for the industrial forge room. And I think what I'm gonna do is have the second floor continue on top of these, but not have them be actual rooms, have them be open balconies. I think that'll look pretty good. I can put artifacts on those, you know, just other like aesthetic stuff, like just tables that make it look like this place is actually lived in, because you know I like to do that with the base peeps, like just put tables around, stuff that really doesn't improve the, you know, function of the base, but makes it look nice in the interior. That's the stuff I kind of think about when I build. But yes, I guess that's it for this kind of just like stage 1.5 tour. I'm gonna go ahead, build the rest of it, and I will bring you peeps back for that. Actually, you know what I might do? I might just take a break from building for a little bit. I might go look for Brontos again, because I still really would like a Bronto. So maybe I'll just go take my baryonyx, run back home, and look to find another Bronto, because if we could find one now, that'd be really nice. Imagine if this Diplo was a high level. No, not even close. But yeah, if I find a good Bronto, I'll bring you peeps back for that. If not, wow, that is a pretty Argentavis. Look at that. Oh, level 55. It's got pink wings. I wish he would come out of the trees. But yeah, so if I don't find a good Bronto or anything else, I'll just bring you peeps back for the finished product of this house. And if I do, well, I guess I'll see you at the knockout session that is hopefully maybe to come. All right, well, either way, I will see you peeps in a bit. Oh, I'll take 140, peeps. 140 is not a bad level. I was literally just about to give up looking too, because I've run this river. This is the 3rd time now, and once I got to the end and ran back, I was just going to continue building. So this is pretty good timing. Unfortunately, you are not a good... Oh, that's a Rex, dude. I really hope that Rex does not kill that Bronto, or even get it on low health, because, you know, I still need to trank it out, so it needs the health to survive the tranks. I'm gonna need to maybe go save that Bronto if that Rex is a high level. All right, come on, level 45 Bronto. Thankfully, these Brontos don't live very long. Level 45, you'd expect a decent health pool, but he's already running away. All right, come on, please die. I really would like to go kill this T-Rex. Oh my god. Oh my god, is the one? Oh, it's getting bloody. No, dude, no, dude, no, please. It would be my luck that this is an insane level Rex as well. What is this Rex? No, I just crashed! Gosh dang it, game. All right, well, I just saved, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. All right, we're back, and we're gonna kill this T-Rex first and foremost before it damages our Bronto any further. All right, there we go. Come on. I really hope the gold one is the high level. I can't remember now. All right, are you the high level? No, this one is tragic. All right, but here we go. Let's kill this one now, and now our high level should be... Oh, wait, this is actually unfortunate because I'm going to be biting the tail of the high level while I'm doing this. Oh, but this level 40 should die really quickly here, right? Right, Bronto? Right, you're just going to drop dead any second now. There we go. Of course, they're a mated pair, so he has damage resistance. A little more. There we go. Okay, what is your health? You don't look bloody at all, but I just want to make sure. All right, 8,000 out of 10,000, which should be perfect for us to knock out. Actually, how much torpor do you have? 18,000. I hope this is enough. I do have 100 more tranks on my character if we need more tranks, but yeah, I think this should be enough. Yeah, we have an ascendant crossbow. Wait, what? Did that not count? That was weird. Yeah, this should be enough. We can just sit on our baryonyx here and just take this damage as well. All right, Bronto, go to sleep for me, please. Also have good stats. I really hope this has good stats. Go to sleep. Also, please don't go to sleep near anything like an aloe pack or a Rex or anything that'll... Oh, there we go. Oh, you... Go away. I'm not even sure if Carno's aggro onto Brontos, but I don't want to take the risk. Oh, you know what I should have done? Oh, hello. Yeah, I should have brought an extra... So, or not an extra, but I guess just my gates in general, so I could build the spike wall against this Bronto. All right, where? Yeah, there it is. I knew there were some Troodons. I don't like Troodons in this new version of ARK. I feel like they're a lot more aggressive, just randomly attacking whenever they feel like it. Oh my gosh. Are we done? I saved the snail at the very least. Okay. Okay, peeps. All right, I don't have food on me, but thankfully our mammoth isn't too far away, so we'll be able to get a bunch of berries, 10,000 health, 2,200 weight, 245 melee. I'll go ahead and run all those through Dodo Dex after we come back. I'm gonna go get some berries, and then I'll bring you peeps back to see how good these stats are. Ooh, an otter. Is this a good otter? And I recently... Oh, 125! All right, we're actually going to tame this otter real quick. I just lost Coco to a Rex because I crashed again. Surprise, surprise. And that put me right in front of a Rex I fought earlier. So that instantly... It just one-shot my poor otter. So now we have another otter. All right, where... I mean, we're going to have another otter at the very least. Hey! Wow, I love when otter taming is quick and fast. All right, where? Why were you so aggressive? All right, but there we go. We now have a pretty good otter. I do want to do otter mutations, peeps, at some point. I want to see if we can try to get another Aurora. It's been so long since we've had Aurora in the mobile series. All right, but I'll bring peeps back to check on the Bronto stats. Well, I suppose it could be worse. Everything is pretty average, except all the good stats are just slightly below average. Melee is slightly above average, which is, you know, useless to me because I don't plan on using this guy to fight anything. But there we go. I guess I brought a saddle, brought some wooden spike walls. I feel like I probably would need more than 7 though, because, you know, Bronto's kind of large. I wonder if he'll tame in just one go. What is your food at right now? It might tame instantly, which would be really, really nice and convenient. All right, but hopefully its post-tame stats roll really well. It's only 140, so it's not going to get a crazy amount of bonus levels. Yeah, only 70, but that's still pretty good. And what? Hello? Oh, there we go. The taming like says 0% on the side thing. I was like, what? Why? I wonder why that's not updating. All right, well, come on, 58%, go all the way. We've lost 1 level. It's going to only get 69 levels now, which is still very nice. Any second now, we will have our first Bronto of the series. Probably many to come when we do Bronto mutations and get rhinos, but this is the first one. This will be the female that starts it all, peeps. Unless, of course, we find a better female, but there we go. Name suggestions in the comments below. Also, name suggestions for this otter. I can't remember if I asked for that already, but yes, both of them, please. Let's go ahead, saddle you up. And here are the stats. 14,000 health, 2.5k, basically 2.6k weight, which is very nice. 351 melee, and the rest of the stats really are irrelevant. I am happy with this. This is a good Bronto. Oh, wow, dude. I'm not gonna lie, this saddle looks like it'd just be really nice to kind of just lounge in, you know? Hey! Leave my baryonyx alone. Oh my gosh, that's actually pretty decent damage. 200? All right, what should we level? Just wait? Could this be a cargo Bronto? Oh, I probably shouldn't have leveled anything. Because if we're gonna be using this Bronto to breed, then I have no... well, I guess I can always come back to this video to check the base stats, so I guess leveling doesn't really matter for us because I'm a YouTuber. All right, well, let's get this Bronto to the base, and I guess we'll continue building. Well, peeps, welcome back to this. So the Bronto, I just tamed again because I crashed, and it reverted me all the way back to before the Bronto tamed, so I figured I'd bring you all back to see what the new stats are. We have... I think that's lower health, higher melee, higher weight, and yeah, there we go. So, yeah, fun. Really fun. Now I get to walk this big dumb Bronto all the way back home again. I really hope they fix the crashes, man. It's really painful. Alrighty, peeps, welcome back. It has been over a day since I've last seen you guys in the clip where I tamed this Bronto, because this base has taken quite a while to build. I, for some reason, decided to go with a very intricate design, and also the crashes. My god, I think this is like the third time I've talked about it in this one video, so I know you guys are tired of it, but wow, building with a lot of crashes is very painful, and I'll leave it at that. But yeah, so here it is. I don't know what to think of this. Well, I mean, I do. I like it a lot, but it's very interesting. It's really wide, which I don't know what to think of. I kind of enjoy it, especially considering a lot of bases I build, I struggle with making the height look natural, because, you know, obviously when you're building a base, you need to fit a indie forge in it, which is what the center kind of... Okay, well, I can't see from over here, but this wooden spot in the center is for. That's how tall the indie forge is, and I think the height matches the width really, really well, and I've kind of gone for a keep kind of look, like a small castle, as you can tell with my little watchtowers here. I think they look kind of goofy, but I like them because it adds to the charm of the build. But let's go ahead and head inside. This is definitely my most spacious build for an interior. So here we are. This is like what you see going in through the front door, and also look at how they just demolished the quality of greenhouse walls. Like, this doesn't look like glass, or I mean, I guess it kind of does, but it looks more like plastic, right? You peeps get that? Does that come through in the video? I don't know. This looks like plastic to me. That lets in so much less light. You could see it here. Like, they're way more tinted now, which is interesting, and I'm kind of sad about it. I wish they added, like, actual glass. I think that would be really nice. But all right, back to the tour. So here we go. I think this is one of my best looking entrances to any of the bases I think I've ever made. It's just so good looking. I don't know why, but it might look a lot different when the indie forge comes in, because the industrial forge is gonna go right smack bang in the middle, and that is going to take up a lot of room. So I don't know, that might diminish the look, but it's a necessity. So yeah, let's start with the bottom floor. Obviously, we have this big room here. I already said this was for the industrial forge. We have support pillars here, which I think look very nice. Pillars on the sides. Oh, I don't have pillars here. I'll be right back. There we go. All right, and now the build is complete. At least I think it is. I might have missed more pillars that we'll discover. But yeah, so, and then of course we have these wings here that I've touched up on. They're pretty spacious, pretty open. I kind of like the staggered window designs here. I think it looks really cool with how the light is almost blinding with the ASA lighting engine. I think it's pretty neat to look at. I was considering making this greenhouse. I might do that in the future, but I just lack the materials to do that right now. So right now, this is what this looks like, and the other side is obviously an exact copy. It's literally just mirrored, very symmetrical base. And yeah, so let's head on up to the air quotes second floor. So we have this kind of middle platform here with a big hole in the middle. Again, obviously cut out for the industrial forge. Do I want to take away this? I don't know. I'll leave that decision for future me. But obviously here we can have more structures, more crafting stations if needed, and the industrial forge will be the centerpiece. And then here we have these side balconies. I like the view. Oh, it's so nice, peeps. It's so, oh, Bronto! Bronto! What is your level? I'm gonna have to go look at that Bronto's level in a bit. But yeah, I might do the crop plots against this wall or, you know, railing, or I might do them up top. I'm not sure yet. And then here we have kind of just the under section of the little watchtowers. And then we have the third floor, aka the roof. Now this is where we get into our little guard towers. Oh wow, these are a lot taller than I originally assumed they would be. I'm not sure how well we can defend from this. It's a good thing these are here for aesthetic purposes. Well, I guess you could do kind of like whack-a-mole. Like there's an invader, you could be like, what, jump, and then shoot while you jump, and then like crouch down into safety, right? But yeah, so then we have this, which I'm not sure what to do with this, because you peeps know in my, I think it's the Hope series, I have something very similar to this where the industrial forge has an open top, and it's because I like the real world implications of it needs to vent all of the fumes coming from the forge. So I think I might do that, but I'm also thinking about making a greenhouse topper, and this could be kind of like a lighthouse. I think that would be cool, especially because this is a flyer landing zone. So as I mentioned before, ASA, I don't get pullet. This is a completely vanilla playthrough, so no S+ pool, no pullet mod. So if I want to put things in the industrial forge, I need access to it. So right here is where I would land my flyer and Anki, and then I'd be able to just take from the Anki and drop into the forge. So I'm probably gonna put an actual door here just so I can open it, especially if I do have a lighthouse kind of cap. But yeah, so I'm very happy with how this base has turned out, and I hope you peeps enjoy it as well. I think honestly this is probably one of my most beautiful builds I've ever made in all of ARK. I do have a hard time remembering what my builds look like though, peeps, so I could be missing one. Let me know if you guys think any of the other builds look better than this, but all that's left to do now is to fill it up with stuff, do my interior decorating, and then we have to move all the creatures over. I am dying of dehydration, but yeah, I will see you peeps once we are, I guess, completely moved in. Well, peeps, it looks extremely empty still, but we are about as moved in can be. I guess this is what happens when you build your late game base when you're hardly out of early game. Just not a lot to put in here. I thought this would be a much more impressive sight for you peeps to come back to, but yeah, no, we've still got lots to go in terms of building up on the inside. A lot of more metal is needed, and unfortunately, while we do have lapis here, I don't really have a good way of getting the metal to and from base. Can lapis even go up and down our little stairways? For some reason, my brain wants to keep calling these ladders. No! Well, isn't that inconvenient? Okay, yeah, we still need a flyer, peeps. Should I cave in and just tame a freaking Argentavis? We're only 5 levels away from being able to make a Rhino, not the saddle, but we'd also need to just go get a brand new Rhino anyway. All right, well, maybe in a future episode, we'll actually start looking for high-level RGs. But I think before we finish things off, I should go ahead and make the bridge from here to over there, because I feel like if I don't do it now, it'll probably never, ever get done. So I will do that, and I will be back in a bit. And there we are. Bridge has been completed. It took a lot of time because, again, no flying creatures. So building up to this was not easy, peeps. It involved a lot of falling and a lot of maybe dying, but yes, I think this looks pretty cool. I was able to use these supports. Honestly, I didn't even go into this with this being my idea. This was how I just was able to survive and continue building downwards. And I decided to keep these top ones because I thought it looked pretty freaking cool. Now, can I live this? No, this will probably, yep, there we go. oh, no, dude, no, actually, no. Please do not let my new otter die. There would just be a terror bird right there, wouldn't there? Please, go, I gotta get to my baryonyx. Go, no, please jump the right way, dude. Please don't let that otter die. Please don't let that otter die. Bubbles, please. I want this otter to live. It's such a good otter. I'll probably never find another high-level otter. Oh. The terror bird left my otter alone? Okay, well, I'm very glad that happened. All right, well, I guess it wouldn't have mattered anyway because the game just crashed again. And we're back. Let's go ahead and just save right now. We just loaded in, but we might as well save. Got to get used to saving every 10 seconds, apparently, but yeah, here it is. This is my first real bridge that I've ever made in ARK to cross gaps, and I think it looks pretty cool. And what I was able to do is leave a gap in the middle right here. Oh, the terror bird's still alive. But yeah, I was able to leave a gap, so we'll still be able to cross through with Brontos and other very large creatures, so it's not blocking our way at all, which is really nice. So yeah, we now, I guess, have a fully completed base. I really thought it'd be a lot easier to get up here. Oh, can I maybe jump from here? Okay, can't even jump to up here. I find this highly improbable that I'll be able to do this, but maybe. Oh, well, there we go, peeps. The magic powers of legs. All right, but yeah, here we go, peeps. We now have a fully functioning base with multiple ways to the actual structure, 2 big staircases that look nice, a pretty cool looking bridge, and of course the actual base itself. Nothing will really ever be able to bother us up here. I don't even know if Argentavis come over here. I know they spawn over in this direction, so maybe if I like render one in, it'll maybe fly over, but I'll go ahead and set up like a turret maybe right on the peak, just in case, to act as anti-air to any RGs or worse, pteranodons that want to try and come over here. You're like, you're infringing on my airspace, buddy. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Eventually, I guess I should move all of my other creatures to here, which I was gonna say would really suck for things like the Brontos, but we do have cryopods now. I almost forgot. And I guess I'll wall this section off, and this will be our kind of creature zone. I wonder, yeah, I'll probably have to make a second cryo fridge over there. Well, I guess, I don't know. I wonder if the Bronto can walk across this. I was originally going to make this 3 wide, but I thought 3 looked a little ridiculous. Oh my gosh. You see what I mean, peeps? The crashes are actually insane. My goodness, it's a wonder I got anywhere with this recording session, peeps. I feel like this video, like no exaggeration, took twice as long as it should have to record because of all the crashing, me having to regather resources, recraft structures. Oh, but it's finally over, at least for this episode. So thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you think of the new base. Leave name suggestions for the otter and also our new Bronto, please, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye. It's a pretty cool looking base. How do I keep doing that? Making waypoints like that. don't know.